Hey, good morning, guys. Welcome back to the Rod Shop. Today we're going to do another rod recipe, and it is the medium light, extra fast finesse rod. So stick around. All right, so I apologize. I haven't been in a rod shop much lately. Last Sunday, I fished a tournament on Toho with my high school team. Tuesday and Wednesday, I was in South Florida in Everglades fishing with my good buddies JJ and Captain Bass and Lou. And Friday I was on Kissimmee with my good buddy Dave doing some pre-fishing. Today, when the sun finally comes up, Nathan and I are going out and going to put the final coat of the G2 Gator Glide on the bottom of the Triton. We pulled it off the trailer Friday. Tomorrow I'll take the trailer and get it fixed. Then I got to work. And then I got to get some time down in Okeechobee because 2 weeks from now I've got a tournament with the high school kids on Okeechobee, and I have not seen it in 2 years. So yeah, give me about 3 weeks and my life will be back to the normal crazy and not this extra normal crazy, and I'll get a bunch more videos out. But let's talk about this rod recipe now. All right, so let's talk about components. So the blanket that we're going to start with is the NFC 6406 SJ703-1, which is a medium light, extra fast. Now this is a very versatile blank. This build that you'll see first is a jerkbait rod. The blank is 7 foot, but we're going to take it down to a 6'4". It's going to have a short split grip, which we're going to use the same Forecast carbon fiber grips that we used on the frog rod. The FCF B2 46-375, which will be the butt grip. The FCR G375 375, which will be the rear grip. And we're still not exactly sure which reel seat's going to go on it. And here's why. So you have, this is the American Tackle Vibe. This is the graphite version, not the CCT version. With a carbon fiber 3K insert in it. This is American Tackle's new P seat. This entire reel seat is made out of the CCT. It's not exposed. It really is pretty trick. I'm looking forward. This is the first one I've gotten my hands on. I just got them in last week. So I've got to talk to my client. The reason that it's up in the air is, if you see here, this trigger is pretty long. So if you're using it as a jerkbait rod and you need that movement in your wrist, this long trigger may rub that finger right there pretty bad. The P seat is a much shorter trigger and it has a much more rounded base of the trigger. So it's going to be a lot smoother in your hands. But I need to talk to my client about it, see which one he wants to do. All right, so got the blank. We've got the rear grips. We're not quite sure about the reel seat. We are going to use the same LZR light casting guide set that we've used on other builds. Going to use an LZR tip top and the Keegan ALX hook keeper again. So let's talk about budget. This blank right now is, I just checked this morning, is still $85 on the NFC website. The rear grip, $16 from Voodoo. This is also $16. The butt grip is also $16 from Voodoo. It comes with the butt cap. Like I said, we're not sure which reel seat. The laser guides are $32. The tip top is about $3.50. The hook keeper is almost $3. So grand total on this build. Oh, and yeah, we're going to use a red metallic accent, which I think is going to look really nice. Grand total parts in hand to build this rod under $170. That is a higher end rod for me in my typical build, but this is a very high end blank. This finished rod, in my opinion, is going to be comparable to the G Loomis series that you see in Bass Pro for $450, $500. That's just how good this setup is going to be. Anywhere from light jerkbait to worm rod. If you want a light saltwater, like a snook light redfish, trout rod that you can wade fish with, this is the blank to start with, the 6406. That's the recipe. We're going to start building this in a few days, and I'll bring you along for the ride. So thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you next time.